I'm standing on a cliff overlooking the Adriatic. I'm honestly blown away. Croatia hits different. From marble streets that whisper history to islands that sparkle like glass, every corner feels like it was designed to make you stop, stare, and book a ticket. Today I'm taking you on a wild, heart-on-your-sleeve tour of 7 cities that stole my travel-obsessed heart. We'll sprint through ramparts that guard ancient towns, wander markets alive with shouting sellers, and orange crates pause where the sea literally plays music. Expect goosebumps at sunsets, the kind of food that ruins every meal afterward because nothing measures up. I still remember the first step into Dubrovnik's old town. That moment when the limestone underfoot shines like it's been polished by centuries of footsteps. Walk the ancient walls, sea views, iconic filming spots make this place feel both cinematic and impossibly real. Every angle is a postcard. From up high, you see terracotta roofs tumbling down to the sea, tiny boats like toys, people clustering in cafes like bees around honey. The city walls themselves are a heartbeat. You walk them and you feel the city breathe. Watch galleons in the harbour and eagles circle in the thermals above. Game of Thrones fame brings a rush of visitors, stone alleys, hidden courtyards, centuries-old churches. If you only see one historic walled town in Europe, this is the one I'd bet everything on. It's dramatic, intimate, relentless in its beauty, Split is where ancient empire and modern life fuse into something electric and effortless. The centerpiece is Diocletian's palace, not a museum, but a living, breathing neighborhood. Explore Roman ruins woven into a bustling modern city. People live, shop, sleep inside walls that are 2 millennia old. That collision is what makes Split pulse. Stroll the Riva waterfront and you feel the city's pulse. Cafe chairs scraping, fishermen hauling in catches, kids racing scooters, families waving at ferries. Inside the palace, every step reveals carved columns, shadowed alleys, rooftop terraces. Locals sip wine and gossip. The market is a sensory overload in the best way. Fragrant oranges, artisan cheeses, vendors bargaining with a wink and a story. Split is messy, alive, and impossibly cool. It's where history becomes part of everyday life. You'll want to spend an afternoon just watching it happen, Zagreb surprised me. I expected government buildings and got vibrant street life, museums, cafes that felt like tiny universes. This city wears creativity like a badge. Discover Croatia's capital with its art history, hip neighborhoods, murals, burst from walls, indie bookstores spill onto sidewalks. It's cerebral and playful. Start in the upper town cobbled paths, Baroque charm, panoramic views. Then drift into the lower town. Galleries, jazz bars, pedestrian boulevards humming with life. Cafes here are serious business. People linger for hours over slow coffee, plotting, painting, arguing with passion. Zagreb is the friend you didn't know you needed. Cultured but cozy, historic yet cutting edge. The perfect urban base to taste the modern Croatian spirit. Zadar is the kind of place that sneaks up on you with small wonders, then leaves you wondering why everyone doesn't live here. Its claim to fame? The sea organ, a sunset ritual that feels sacred. Hear music from the sea, watch one of Europe's best sunsets, people gather on the stone quay like it's a daily pilgrimage. The organ riffs are hypnotic. Waves become instruments. The sun's salutation captures daylight and spills it back as color and motion. A playful counterpoint to the sea organ's melancholy chords. Winding streets open into squares. Elders play chess. Fishermen smoke their catch. There's a simplicity here that's utterly charming. By night, lights twinkle and the sea's soundtrack lingers. This is a place to slow down and, pay attention. Var seduced me from the ferry, lavender-scented breezes, gleaming harbour yachts, a sun that seems to shine just to show off the island's colours. This is island glamour. Island glamour by day, legendary nightlife by night. Wander lavender fields, dance at a beach club until dawn. Var does extremes well. The old harbour is a postcard. Historic stone buildings by the quay, palm trees lining the harbour, cafes overflowing with visitors, fishermen unloading the day's catch. Vartown's fortress watches over everything. From up there, the view of the Paklini Islands takes your breath away. During the day, discover hidden coves, swim in crystal bays, sample olive oil so fresh it bites back. As dusk falls, terraces fill, music starts to pulse. Var is unapologetic in its beauty and appetite for fun. It's a place to indulge, explore, and leave a little of your heart behind on the quay. Rovinj is the picture in a travel magazine that somehow looks even better in person. Pastel buildings stacked on a peninsula, narrow lanes that curve like secret promises. A romantic Adriatic fishing town, winding streets and seaside views. Every step leads to a discovery, a tucked-away gallery, a bakery, a hidden piazza. The old town climbs toward a bell tower that dominates the skyline climbing. It rewards you with a sweep of orange roofs and the glitter of the sea beyond. Down by the water, boats bob lazily. Fishermen mend nets the harbour, working and whimsical, a living painting that changes with the tide. Cafes spill into squares. Seafood, fresh and perfectly grilled, served with a side of sea breeze and sunset light. Rovinj invites slow walks, lingering meals, the pleasure of getting delightfully lost in streets designed for romance. Šibenik is quieter, but no less powerful. A tapestry of stone architecture, fortresses perched like sentries, and a down-to-earth energy that rewards the curious. Historic stone architecture and gateways to natural wonders set the tone here. Walk the old streets and feel the weight of centuries beneath your feet. St. James Cathedral is a masterpiece carved from local stone, each face and detail a reminder of a community that built to last and to inspire. Above the city, forts ring Šibenik and offer dramatic viewpoints. Climb them for a panorama that stretches from tiled roofs to the shimmer of the sea. Nearby, Krka National Park is a short ride away and delivers waterfalls that thunder and sparkle. You can swim in pools that feel filtered by nature itself. Šibenik is where heritage meets the wild, fortified history by day, river and waterfall adventures nearby, and evenings best spent in a quiet canoba with locals. We just raced through 7 Croatian cities. Everyone felt like a secret you want to tell everyone about. Quick montage of highlights from all 7 cities. Dubrovnik's soaring walls, Šibenik's stone strength. If you only took one thing from this video, let it be this. Croatia is both postcard pretty and surprisingly real. Ancient stones and modern lives meet on sun-warmed streets. Decide what you crave. Dubrovnik, drama and history. Var, island glamour and nights that never end. Zagreb, urban culture, cafes and museums. Pack curiosity and comfortable shoes. Every alley will demand exploration. Every sunset will demand silence. Every meal will demand a second helping. Thanks for coming on this tour with me. Hit that like. Tell me which city made you gasp. Subscribe so we can chase more places that make us feel alive. I'll see you in the next one.